What's up, artists? Do you still make your paper airplanes like this? Well, today I'm going to show you how to take this piece of trash and turn it into this. Let's get into it. Okay, so here's the deal. A lot of my students that I teach are really interested in how I make this paper airplane. Now, there's a funny story to this. My dad actually taught me how to make this paper airplane, and it was a hit when I was a kid, and it's still a hit today. And my students always freak out when they make a terrible paper airplane and I show them how to make this. I never show them how to do it because I don't want to get in trouble, but since this is my YouTube channel, I figured why not. Okay, so you're gonna need a couple of things to make this. Really, what you're gonna need is yourself, something to, hands to fold, obviously, and then you're gonna need some 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. Now, this is just your standard printer paper I have right here. Sometimes you can use some like cardstock. So cardstock's like a little bit thicker paper. This is just printer paper. Here's a single sheet of it, okay? So what you're gonna need is you're definitely gonna need 8.5 by 11. If you use any like lined paper from a notebook, it's a little bit smaller, so it won't work as well, okay? So printer paper, 8.5 by 11. Once you have this, you can go on to the next step. Let's go. All right, so you have your 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, okay? Easy. Now, first step we need to do is you're gonna put it upwards like a building, okay? Tall like a building. And then you're gonna fold your paper in half. Okay, so what I like to do is I just line the corners up. Line the corners. Okay, hold it with one hand. And then I push through the middle, and then I push up, and then I push down, okay? So you fold it in half. Once you have it like this, you can open it up, and we have a nice little middle crease line, okay? From here, what we wanna do is we wanna take our corner, okay? And we're gonna fold it down along that crease line, okay? Again, we're still tall like a building. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your other corner and you're gonna match it. You're gonna match it up so it's the same. They should be, these two corners should be touching each other now. Okay? And it should make a little point at the top. So now it kind of looks like a house. Okay? Now, from here, if you're doing the really bad paper airplane I showed you in the beginning, okay, what you would do is you would fold your wings, okay, but we don't want to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to take your triangle. See, I made a big triangle? We have a triangle, and then we have this like big square, okay? You're going to take your big triangle, and you're going to fold it down. So the tip of that triangle is hitting the middle crease, okay? Now, what I do is I push this until these are corners, okay? See how if I folded it like this, these would be like straight edges over here? We don't want that. We want to push it until that is a corner, okay? And then once you get it, make sure this is lined up to the center crease, okay? I push in the middle, I go to the right, go to the left. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can see that that's not a perfect corner, okay? But it's close enough, okay? Now, it kind of looks like a letter or an envelope, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same process again, okay? We're going to take our corners and we're going to fold them down to that middle crease, okay? down to the middle crease. Just do one. Fold it directly at an angle. Okay, sometimes you have to bring your finger in here and push out a little bit, and you're gonna fold it down. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. What I like to do on this other side, line it up perfectly with that corner so it's even, and then push it out, increase it. Okay, so now you have this. You should have this. Pretty simple so far. Now, what I really like about this paper airplane is it kind of gives you a little like hand grip. Okay, so if we look at the paper airplane, see how this has this little like triangle right here, this little hand grip. So to get that, what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece that's hanging down, okay, and you're going to fold it up. Now if you pull too hard, you're going to end up ripping this part. So only pull up enough that it's kind of tensioned against that other piece of paper. You see that? So you're lining this line right here, which is like the half fold, lining it right up. Line the point up with the middle crease again, okay? Now, if you have this, what you're gonna do is remember this middle line that we folded? You wanna fold it out. So you're bending this triangle that's your grip, you're bending it in half, okay? Bending it in half. Now, what's really important is when you pinch it like this, you need to line these back two corners up, your back wing corners. Line them up and then push it out. Push out, line them up, and then crease this down. Now, you pretty much have your airplane done, which is cool. All we need to do is fold the wings. Wings are super easy. What I do is I take this, okay? See how this is a flat edge? Take that flat edge, fold it down. So you're gonna take this edge right here, take this edge, and you're gonna line that edge with your bottom edge. So take the top edge, line it with the bottom edge. Now we're getting some thick pieces of paper that we're folding, so it can be a little tough. Line it up with that bottom edge, and then crease it down. I go inwards, outwards, so that way you can get a good crease, okay? Now, flip it over to the other side, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're lining this edge with your bottom edge. Okay. Now remember, inside towards the outside. Now, what you can do is you can flip your little wings up and you got a perfect paper airplane. I like calling this the jet plane, okay? It flies really well. It can do, if you throw it hard enough, it can do some loops, okay? Which is really cool. Now, you have to practice your throws with this. See how it's kind of at a down angle right here? You have to practice your throws because if you don't, really you have to fly it so it's flat like this, okay? That's how you're gonna get some really good distance on this one. If not, what's gonna happen is it's gonna hit this wind and it's gonna fly straight down, okay? So go practice your throws and let me know what you think about this paper airplane, okay? Let me know. It's one of my favorites.
All right, artists, thanks for checking out the video. If you liked it and you like your new paper airplane, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content like this. Check us out on Twitch at Arts Educated. We stream 8 to midnight almost every single night, and we have an absolute blast over there. We play some games, we chat and talk to each other. We have a ton of fun. Come join us. Thank you so much for being a part of the class and supporting the YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.